Khoubesserian with the Medicare Authority, and today I wanted to go over how to apply for Medicare. It's one of the most asked questions I get, and it is really the first step in what we do. So I'm going to minimize myself here, and I'm going to show you exactly how we do it, okay? So the first thing is we need to go to the right place. We're going to go to the government website. In the upper left corner of the screen, you should see www.SSA.gov. Now, if you already have an online account with Social Security, I do not want you going in from that way. I want you to go right into the main site of Social Security, and this is what it looks like, okay? You can go over the stuff that it says prepare and blah, 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 but here we're going to go under the word apply. We see where it says sign up for Medicare, and we're going to click on this link. And it takes us to a page all about Medicare. Now, you can sign up for Medicare Part A and B, Part A or Part B only, okay? So I am going to give you the instruction here on how to sign up for Part A only or for Part A and B combined. Those of you who already have Medicare Part A and need to sign up for Part B can simply go in right from this place right here and click on sign up for Part B only. Click on the blue link and follow those prompts there. But today we're going to sign up for Medicare. Read all about this. Click on the blue button that says apply online. All right, we're going to read the terms and we're going to agree to them. Then we're going to hit the next button. Okay, and again, they're giving me some videos, some helpful hints, getting ready. Okay, we're going to click on start a new application. That's what we're going to do. We're going to click on that. Okay, now they want to know who's completing the application. You're completing it for yourself. I strongly suggest that you enroll here on a regular computer, laptop, or a tablet. A phone is very hard because they give you re-entry numbers and you may not be able to maneuver off your phone, okay? But if you have someone assisting you, maybe you have one of your children helping out, you want to still say that it's you, okay? Unless somebody's doing it for you, it's you, okay? They want to know if you have an online account with Social Security. If you do, you're going to click yes, and they're going to ask you to log in, and it's going to take you to the application. If you don't have one, we need to set one up. So we're going to say that we don't have one. And then they ask if I have an address in the United States, if I'm living here, which I am, and you should be too, if you're signing up here. Okay. And look, okay, so here we're creating an account. We're not going to sign in because we don't have an account. We have to click on create an account. And then again, we're not going to sign in because we don't have an account. We're going to create one. We're going to click on create an account. And then it's going to ask me to create an account. They're going to ask me to put in my email address. Now, you want to make sure you're using your email address, not your spouse's or someone else's. And the reason is if you share one with your spouse, they'll need their own. If they're or a significant other or partner, they need their own address. Everybody has their own unique address in the world of Medicare, so or Social Security. So you don't want to share an email address because that could be taken as fraud. Okay, so a couple of the other things that are important here, I can make myself a little bit bigger. So when you get to the application, after you set up a username and password, you'll get to the application, and the application is going to ask some very basic questions. Your name, your address, the city, state you're born. If you're not born in the United States, you will have to present documentation that you are naturalized, a citizen, have green card, all those things, and you'll have to do it, unfortunately, in person. You can't do it by way of uploading documents. So those of you who have an unusual circumstance like that can start the application here, but then you'll have to go down to the Social Security office and present those documents. They are open Monday to Friday, 9 to 4. Some other specific circumstances that are not exactly cookie cutter are going to be if you never had any work credits. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, or you didn't work and you're collecting benefits through another person. Like I could collect under my husband. I have to use his social security number. Then they're going to want some additional information. But those of you who are doing a straight up cookie cutter enrollment, you're turning 65, coming off your group health plan, you're going to sign up by signing into the social security site, okay? And we're going to apply online. Once we apply online, it's going to take us to that application. The tricky questions on the application are, do you have health insurance through an employer plan? Yes, you do, or no, you don't. If you're on a retiree medical program and you're not actively working, it's not an employer group health plan where you're actively working. If it's COBRA, it's also considered a no. So it's yes if you have coverage and you're actively working, or the coverage is through your spouse and they're actively working. So you're going to check yes there. Otherwise, it'll be no. They will ask you the date the coverage started. They're going to want to know the date the coverage started. So you'll say it started January 1, 2000. Whatever year your health insurance started with that company. Okay? It's not the date that it started for the year. It's the date that the coverage began with the specific company that you have the insurance through. Okay? They will also ask you if you want Part B like boy. Now, those of you who are intending to sign up for Medicare completely will need Part A and B. If you are staying working and have coverage through the employer health plan, you don't need Part B because it would just be a duplication of benefits and you'd start paying for your Medicare Part B. You'd start paying the $185. Okay, so Part A is automatic once we go in here and click on the apply online. Okay, if you want Part B, we need to check that we want it. Okay, so once we fill out the application, they give us a reentry number, and on the reentry number, we can go back in and check the status of our application. It will take about 3 to 4 weeks from when you put your application in to get your Medicare card. But you can go back in and check the status of the application, and you can look for your determination letter. They're gonna, on that letter, it's gonna issue you your Medicare ID. So if you're coming close to your enrollment start date, you can go back in and check what the government is physically sending you in the mail is going to be out there on a PDF, and it's going to be your determination letter. You're going to be able to see your Medicare ID. Otherwise, it's going to take about 3 to 4 weeks from when you apply to get your Medicare ID. Okay, those of you who only need Part B, maybe you started Part A a while back and you have coverage through the employer health plan, you're going to click on this, sign up for Part B only. And they give you information when you're ending an employer group health plan. There's some good information here. This is the application for Part B. This is the employer verification form. So if you're looking for that, you will have to present that you have had coverage through an employer health plan, and this is the form you will need. Your employer does need to fill this out. Okay, so if you're brand new, let me be clear. If you're brand new to Medicare, you do not need this form. If you're just turning 65, you don't need this form. Those of you who worked past age 65 and had coverage through the employer need to show proof, and this is the form you will need. Okay, so you'll get this form filled out and your employer fills it out as well. Okay, so those of you who delayed, didn't go on when you turned 65, will need this form filled out. Additionally, you can get the paper version of this form, which is the application for Part B, and fill it out. Make sure you put the date you want Medicare to start in the remarks section here. So you need to put, please start my Medicare Part B, January 1, 2027. Whatever the date is you want your B to start, you need to put in here. Otherwise, they don't know. Okay? So, when you click on this button here, if you're just applying for Part B only, you already have Part A, it will give you the electronic version of the Part B application, and you'll be able to upload the employment verification form in the system right here. Okay, so to be clear, if you want to sign up for Medicare from the beginning, whether it's Part A and B, or Part B only, you're going to go directly to the Social Security site. You're going to click on sign up for Medicare. You're going to read all about Medicare. If you're brand new, signing up for Medicare Part A only, or if you want Part A and B, you click right here, sign up for Medicare. If you want Part B, which is the medical portion of Medicare, because you have Part A already, you're going to click on sign up for Medicare Part B only. Hope that helps you guys. If you have questions, or if you get locked out of your account, unfortunately, you will have to call Social Security directly. They will be able to help you. We do not have access to your Social Security online account. And the phone number is 800-772-1213. When you call, you will be on hold. Okay, so just be prepared for that. The other way you can contact Social Security is by going directly to your local office. They're open Monday to Friday, 9 to 4. They really don't want you just to walk in unless you have a specific circumstance. You can go there if something is not right and you can't get through by phone, or you can't figure out how to apply online. You can go down to the office and set up an appointment for yourself, or they may be able to help you. But the best way to sign up for Medicare will be right here. Hope that helps. Thanks so much.
And here's where you can find me. If you have any questions, you can find me on email, Lenore@LenoreMazenko.com. You can call me for an appointment, 844-633-5239. You can also schedule directly on my calendar, chatwithlenore.com. We're on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Lenore Khoubesserian at the Medicare Authority, and our website is the Medicare Authority. I look forward to talking to you soon.